This protest was brought about by a group called the People's Union USA. The founder of this organization is a white man by the name of John Schwartz. He's the one pushing for this protest where no one is to shop anywhere. But it's just a little weird to me, the wording. You assume that this is black. And his logo even has a black fist with a chain hanging from it, and it says "Power to the People." To me, it looks like it's an underhanded way to make black people think that this is something about us. But then when you go to his website, then you learn that this is not that at all. It's for all people. But something just seems a little weird to me. Does anybody else feel that way? It kind of seems like they want everybody to think this is some sort of black movement.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So Americans are preparing for a blackout February 28th, where people aren't going to be spending with major corporations. But this is bringing a lot of confusion to people, as you could see in the first clip, because a lot of people are wondering if this is a genuine movement or not. So sit back and let's dive in and see what other Americans have to say.
So I have a question about the blackout boycott on Friday the 28th. And I just need to know what to do. Okay, so I know we're not shopping anywhere corporate. We're not getting gas. We're not going to the grocery store, all of that stuff. I am a small business owner. Do I close my store that day? That's what I'm unsure about. I don't know. It's kind of, I didn't plan on it. Like, I didn't plan for it, so I haven't announced it yet, which is why I'm like, it's a few days away. I'm wondering, should I close my store, or are we shopping at small businesses? I'm not going to go anywhere else. I'm not going to spend any money anywhere, but do I keep my store open? It's like an herb shop, so I don't know. I mean, I have slow days, so there's a chance I won't even be very busy anyways, but what do I do?
Yo, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that. And you know why? Because most people, we protesting, but don't nobody got a clear vision of what they want, first of all. Nobody has a clear vision forward. We keep talking about what we not getting, but nobody's, you know the biggest problem with us? When we don't know what to do with, when y'all don't know what to do with y'all money. I'm going to stop putting we. Instead of protesting on the 28th, why don't y'all have a family meeting about what y'all can do? A family meeting, whether it be with your brothers, your sisters, or your friends, or your kids, or your parents. Why don't y'all have a family meeting about what it is, the mistakes you guys are making amongst yourselves? What type of vices can you get rid of? What type of things can you change in your life to help push your desires, and to help push your dreams, and to help manifest that, to help take those dreams and manifest them into actual physical, tangible, and touchable things? What things can you eliminate from your world that can help move you forward to a better life? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to stop spending your money on? What lifestyle changes are you willing to make to become a better person and to become a better product of your community?
February 28th, this Friday, not to spend any money. So start preparing now. It's the beginning of the week. Start preparing now. A lot of people in the comment section said this isn't going to do very much and this isn't going to be enough. You know what? But it's something. It's something. And who knows? Maybe it'll be something interesting. The thing that I know is that when you stand up, and when you stand up against this stuff, and when you show courage in the smallest of moments, when no one is looking, That's when it matters. And those small moments build up. And each individual doing each individual thing, it all adds up. Now, say February 28th doesn't do anything and it's not on the news and nobody notices and you win a whole day without spending money. That's a good thing in itself. It's a good thing just to practice. I'm doing it a lot lately. I'm tightening the belt. But give it a shot. I mean, let's just see if we can do this. So remember, this Friday, February 28th, we're not spending money.
This Friday, February 28th, is the economic blackout. So if you want to protest from home, and an easy way to do it, do not buy anything on February 28th. If you normally get gas or groceries on that day, please go do it on a different day, because we need to make it a big enough statement so that our politicians actually start working for the American people versus their own interests.
So if you are like me and you are looking for something to do aside from emailing and calling your local representatives and your state senators and, protesting in the streets and generally being angry, depressed, and out of your mind, I saw this post going around social media that I think is a good idea but needs some refining. So this post is calling for an economic blackout on Friday, February 28th, basically asking people to not spend money on anything except like medicine if it's an absolute necessity, food if it's an absolute necessity, right? So no Amazon, no Walmart, no Target, no spending any money. But the problem with this is that it doesn't actually give an aim, like what it's trying to achieve, or at least it doesn't give a specific one. It just says like, show them the power of the people to like crumble the economy, which I think is a mistake. I think we should be very clear on what we want as a result of this action. And I think it should be the disbanding of Doge, right? It's one place to start. Obviously, there are many things that, we want to change. But if we say that is our exact aim, and if you don't disband it after Friday's blackout, we will keep doing the blackout every Friday or just extending it day by day, tanking the economy, which is what these fuckers care about only, money, until Doge is disbanded. And that will lead to, federal workers being restored to their positions in the national park system, everywhere that has seen these ridiculous cuts. So if you think this is a good idea, please share this post widely, make your own, and talk about it. No spending on Friday, February 28th.
Hey there, had something interesting happen on the Nextdoor app, which if you don't know, it's like a neighborhood app. I live in a red state and was surprised that someone posted a link to the February 28th blackout where we're not going to shop at the big corporations and shop local. If you are not part of the resistance, you can keep scrolling too, by the way. But for those who are, interesting, I thought, oh my God, this person is going to get tore to shreds, because a lot of the people that post on there are Bible thumping and very much wear red hats. So I don't post anything like that usually. And I was so surprised because the majority of the posts were supportive. So then I was like, okay, let me chime in. So I put a quote about why we're doing this, and I got like tons of likes. And then all of a sudden, all these other people were like, I support this. Yes, let's go. So I think sometimes we have to be brave through this to stand up to this fascist government, to take it one step at a time, and know that even when you fear some of these spaces where it's like, I don't know, is there going to be a lot of pushback, a lot of conflict? Because I don't know about you, but I hate that.
I recently posted about the economic blackout of 2025. I posted how on this Friday, February 28th, we are not buying a single thing all day. Now, a lot of you had questions, so I'm here to answer them. We are not buying a single thing because prices are too high. DEI initiatives were pulled back, and we can do this because we have power as people. Now let's get down to the details. Can you shop at small businesses? Yes. Those are not big corporations. We are not buying from Target, Walmart, Superstores, Home Depot, etc. The mom and pop shop down the street, can you go to it? Yes. Can you go to IHOP? No. McDonald's? No. Taco Bell? No. So many of you in the comments are saying, I can't do that. It won't work. Y'all, I'm telling you, one day, do not shop at a large corporation. This one day can take millions away from a company just like they've stolen money from us over the years. A lot of you are saying one day won't do anything. Y'all, we have to start small, okay? You can barely agree to this. After one day, sure, we'll do a week, maybe a month, but it's really hard to even get people to commit to one day of no shopping. And for some reason, why is everyone's birthday on February 28th? You can still celebrate your birthday, but do it in a way that does not celebrate big businesses. Do it in a way that won't put more money into their pockets. Don't go to a chain for a restaurant. Go to a small business if you have to. Think outside the box.
We the people that are tired of this shit, are planning an economic blackout on Friday, February 28th, starting at midnight until Saturday hits. What does that mean exactly? Well, it means that we aren't buying shit. We're not buying anything. We're not getting gas. None of that. Because I'm tired of rich people thinking that they could just do whatever they want to us. Especially people that are barely scraping to get by. People thinking that they have no choice but to pay whatever prices that they're gouging us for. The one exception for our economic blackout is to buy from small businesses. Go ahead and keep doing that. And hopefully this movement helps wake up a lot of people to remind them there's more of us than there are of them. To remind the rich and the tycoons out there that we don't have to shop where your business is. We need to hit them as badly as they've hit us. Because I'm tired of feeling like I can't do anything.
And I am asking every single person in the United States and the world to stand with us in solidarity. On that day, do not go out and shop. This is our common ground to show the government we can stand in solidarity, and that's what we're showing them. This isn't about taking anything away from anyone or hurting anyone's business. It's about showing the government and these corrupt corporations and billionaires that anytime we want, we can halt the economy. So please, on Friday, February 28th, do not spend any money. Don't buy anything. If you have to shop, go out to a little local place, a little local restaurant, but don't spend any money on that Friday, February 28th. You have no idea what this will do, and it will mark the beginning of our time in history, my friend, the people's time.
Don't spend any money on the net. Don't go to the grocery store. It's just one day. Don't shop at Amazon. One day. Wouldn't it be interesting to see what the stock market does when no one in America, except those who need emergency care or prescriptions or something like that, because that goes without saying, chooses not to spend any money? I'd be interested to see what that was like, because then we might have a tool. If we can see what we can do as a nation by just not spending money, and let's be real, all of us could use a day where we don't spend any money.
I just wanted to remind everyone that we have got an all-out economic blackout happening this Friday, February 28th. What does that mean? We are going to try, all of us, we're going to do our best. We're not going to buy anything on Friday. The reason we're doing this is we want to show Wall Street, we want to show the powers that be what happens when we inconsequentials withhold our money. We generate 70% of the economy, 70% of Wall Street. When we don't spend, it hurts. It's a kick in the nuts, if you will, for Wall Street. So if you enjoy kicking Wall Street in the nuts repeatedly, I recommend you do not shop at any major brand on Friday.
In case you haven't heard, this coming Friday is a total economic blackout. The idea here is that we as normal people, we do have power, and the power is through our dollars. So you spend $0 on Friday, February 28th. You don't go grocery shopping. You don't get gas. You don't buy anything on Amazon. You don't go to fast food. You don't go to Starbucks. You literally spend $0 this coming Friday for a full 24 hours. Again, this is Friday, February 28th. There's going to be more of these, but this is the first major one. So I hope you'll be willing to participate, because we do have power. The power is through our wallets.
Why, are the protests not working? Why isn't Congress doing anything? And you all fail to realize and haven't really acknowledged the fact wholeheartedly that you are the reason that you are in this situation. Your people are the reason that you are in this situation. And until you all can come together collectively and use the power that you have to start breaking some of these chains, nothing is going to happen. But you all are not mad enough yet. And I've also realized that too. And I'm not entirely sure what it's going to take to get you all to that point that it's actually affecting you so badly that you're going to be taken to the streets. Because historically speaking, that's what a lot of Black people did, right? When it was bad for us, it was bad for everybody because we were rowdy. We were letting it known. We were going out there making shit happen. And that just is what it is.
So it seems like a step in the right direction, but I can understand why people may be wary of this movement because there's so many movements out there that just aren't genuine. And as much as Americans love to act like they aren't, they are very segregated, at least mentally, by race. And that right there can cause a distrust. And at times we live in, it's hard to put trust into a protest because you don't know if it's truly genuine. You don't know if there's an agenda or some type of ulterior motive behind it. And the fact that there are so many people that are confused, are a little bit lost, that does leave them open to be manipulated. So I can understand why people want to protect themselves. And the one man in the truck, he said people should come together with their families, but at the same time, so many people are divided and isolated from their families, but still are looking for something to do as far as helping out in the world. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm looking forward to it, and much love.